parents, the anticipation of a baby's first cry and receiving the baby in their arms is what most would consider their first opportunity to get to know him or her. We all at some point in time will either experience pregnancy or know someone who is. So it's helpful to remember that prenatal bonding offers avenues to begin a relationship with the baby before birth. Bonding is a way of developing relationships by interacting with each other. It facilitates the interactions of the baby, interactions of the mother, and interactions of what we'll call the significant supporters. Nestled within the uterus and surrounded by amniotic fluid, a fetus increasingly develops the ability to sense and interact within the sanctuary of the womb. The senses for feeling, hearing, seeing, tasting, and smelling are active simultaneously with the development in the womb. A hair brushed across the fetus's cheek will elicit a response. Ultrasound pictures have shown facial expressions of grimaces and smiles to different styles of music. They appear to prefer Mozart and Brahms' lullaby over heavy metal music. Even with the eyes fused together, the fetus is sensitive to light. Light projected on the mother's abdomen will accelerate the fetus's heart rate. According to David B. Chamberlain in Birth Psychology, many chemical compounds can cross the placenta into the amniotic fluid, providing the fetus with tastes and odors. Tests have shown that swallowing increases with sweet tastes and decreases with bitter and sour tastes. He also stated there is a range of 120 odoriferous compounds present in amniotic fluid. After birth, newborns are attracted to the odor of their mother's breast milk. The associations the fetus has to the senses can influence fetal behavior and postnatal life. With the brain's expanding growth and neurological development and the senses receiving information, the fetus begins using muscles. And as coordination develops, acrobatic acts performed that would make most adults envious. The fetus explores the world by touching his or her face, grabbing their umbilical cord, and if they're sharing the womb with a twin, touching each other and even holding hands. Exposure to various interactions influences the fetus, whether positive or negative. Research has found that during sleep, a fetus experiences rapid eye movement, which is called REM. This occurs during dreaming. Pleasant and unpleasant facial expressions have been observed during REM sleep. Anne MacDonald in the Dana Guide to Brain Health says, "The brain is malleable because it develops partly as a result of pre-programmed instructions encoded in the genes, and partly as a result of exposure to the outside environment. Prenatal bonding for the mother offers avenues to begin a relationship with the baby before birth. For nutritional health, selecting nutritious foods can help mother focus on interacting. Selecting food is necessary for the fetus's healthy development. Preparation of meals can help the mother focus on interacting. Bonds are created when talking with the fetus while preparing dinners. Avoiding detrimental substances can help focus on the fetus. Substances such as tobacco, alcohol, and marijuana can have deleterious effects on neurological development. The hectic environment of daily activities and the constant barrage of commercialism and advice can overwhelm the mother and become stressful. Emotional health can contribute to bonding and interaction with the fetus. She can concentrate on separating from the chaos and stresses, realizing she doesn't have to be perfect and trying to reach unrealistic expectations, because hormones released during stressful times can enter the fetus's system and cause adverse effects. She can concentrate on relaxing and listening by creating a peaceful space and setting aside 2 to 10 minutes several times a day. Yoga and meditating are useful methods for this. She can concentrate on relaxing in uncomfortable places. This is good preparation for childbirth and caring for a baby, because, things don't always go as planned. Prenatal bonding offers avenues to begin a relationship with the baby before birth for the significant supporter. A significant supporter is a spouse, a family member, or a friend. They are important. They can provide a safe environment free of chaos and stress because the fetus picks up on the tone of interactions that occur. They can assist with providing healthy nourishment and providing protection from harmful substances. Interacting does make a difference, and the fetus does notice a significant supporter. When our oldest was born, she had to be immediately examined, and she was crying in protest when her dad walked up to the examining table. "Megan, Daddy loves you." Immediately she stopped crying and turned her head towards him and looked right at him. By reading, singing, and talking to the fetus, a relationship develops. They can also interact by feeling the fetus move and playing patting games. As you can see, bonding facilitates the interactions of the baby, interactions of the mother, and interactions of the significant supporters. Indeed, just as it is possible to become acquainted through the different media forms without seeing the person, mothers and significant supporters can become acquainted with the unborn baby. So whether playing games or wondering what sweet dreams are dancing through his or her head, and looking forward to saying greetings to the little one in person, remember, prenatal bonding offers avenues to begin a relationship with the baby before birth. Whether you or someone you know becomes pregnant, a relationship can develop before you meet face to face. Thank you for listening to my speech.